delicious, welcome back to more. I nearly said welcome back to more Ultra Rumble because I've been doing so much Ultra Rumble lately. We have been doing a lot of Ultra Rumble lately, and as a result, I've decided we should jump back on the tier list train. I think I mentioned it in my upcoming video where I'm playing Uraraka. Spoilers. My last tier list video was a year ago, and they performed very well, and that is the only, I think, good thing about those videos. They're very incorrect, and I think they came from a pretty misguided place. I don't think I was necessarily bad at the game. I was, but I think I was also just very frustrated at the game. So characters I was annoyed at. Yeah, basically my tier list looked like this. Every character I was like irritated with wound up in S tier, and then everyone else was just kind of haphazardly put around. That's not to say this tier list is going to be great. I am not super familiar with a lot of the cast. However, after playing a lot of the game recently and playing it more frequently, this season at least, I've gotten a better understanding for how certain characters just are. That, and I intend to be a little bit more moderate with how I rank people, so first I'd like to change the tiers. I think we're gonna have SS tier. We're gonna make an SS tier, and that's gonna be the top dogs, the best characters in the game, because I feel like the power level of this game is super high, ever since it's been obviously like, I think there are more now gacha characters in the game. That's probably a stupid statement. I shouldn't have let those things come out of my mouth. Are there more gacha characters in the game than base characters? I haven't counted. I could probably count right now.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah?
15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I was fucking right. There are 24 gacha characters in the game right now. There are 23 on this list because Inferno Fist Endeavor, I just don't think as of recording has been out long enough. So we'll do an update video. I'm not farming content, I swear. So we're gonna have SS. These are the top dogs, because the power level of the game is super high. And then we're gonna have S tier. That's just gonna be, you know, your normal stuff. The really good ones, the really solid characters. A is gonna be middle of the road. I think A is gonna be middle of the road, and we're gonna have B as the worst, because I truthfully don't think there are any characters below B tier, below like, okay, you know. Without further ado, allow me to make a fool out of myself. So this is the character I'm most familiar with. Aizawa. Where should we put Aizawa? And I don't know already. It's okay, I have a general idea. I'm thinking just normal S. I feel like S and A, easy now. I feel like A and S tier are going to be the most populated tiers, because yeah, most of the power levels here. There are a few characters. To be fair, again, as pissed as I sometimes get about this game, there are a few characters that I would say make it into SS tier, but there are a few, so. I think Aizawa is really good. I just, there might be a bit of annoyance factor with me, personally, as somebody who, I don't know who if anyone else feels this way, but getting grabbed by the fucker is just, I don't know, like a shot of rage courses through my veins. It's just every time, I feel like anytime I'm up against an Aizawa or a Shinso, they grab me, they bind me with their alpha, and then they just hold me there. Let me suffer for a minute. Like, dude, whenever I'm alphaing someone, it's alpha, tug right in immediately. But yeah, his ability to shut off quirks is just actually probably the best special action in the game. Maybe next to Toga's Transform and Orphan's Plunder. Oh, and Overhaul's Regen. That is also quite strong. But no, actually, debatably, I would say turning off the quacks is better, because against some characters this can be crippling. This can be absolutely crippling. Obviously, there's a lot of characters that rely on their quacks. I say a lot, obviously, every character relies on their quacks, but like more so than others. Mount Lady is a character you can shut down. If she has made herself big, you just special action on her, and she should die. Theoretically, she should die. Everyone in the lobby should realize, oh, her quack is gone, we can kill her. But in my experience, that hasn't happened. I am also in low ranks, so not how it is. I think here is pretty comfortable. Oh, I completely forgot to clarify. Holy shit. The way I order my tier list is the closer they are to the top of the stronger they are. So let's do a hypothetical, let's say, like this. I think all three of these characters are S tier, but of the three, I would say maybe Kirishima's the weakest one, and Aizawa's the strongest. This is hypothetical, I don't know. I'm also very familiar with Rapid Uraraka, also an S tier. I've been very cruel to her. I've just been playing her wrong, and to be fair, I can't blame myself that much. I really don't think I can blame myself that much for playing her wrong, because you look back at season 1, it was just walk in beta, right? Walk in, swing the car around, kill everyone. The beta got nerfed, you need to play her differently. If you try and play her the same, you're gonna have a bad time. It's true though. She has some executional stuff which I kind of like. I think this is the reason I like these two characters. They've got some execution stuff which is like not super difficult, but fun enough to keep me engaged. Uraraka, I'm still kind of getting used to. You can lock people down with her beta if you throw it at someone, and if they're in midair, if you hit them with it 3 times in a row, that is a I think the beta does like 74 damage when you throw it at level 9. I'm whipping out the calculator. We're doing 74 times 3, 222 damage. That is 222 damage you can do if you lock somebody down in midair. Obviously, you've got to get somebody in midair and hit those betas in a row. It's difficult, to be fair. Her gamma's also very strong. You want to be engaging with her gamma. But obviously that's really easy to dodge. It's kind of like All For One's gamma, where you can just, if you know the timing, you just dodge roll it and you avoid it immediately. You can catch people with it, you know. Third party is her middle name. You want a third party with Uraraka, and she's really good at doing that, because if you do her special action and then start alphaing all over the place, she can move like no other character in the game. Her mobility is top tier, absolutely. I think a year ago I would have said someone like Rapid Bakugo or Mirio has the better mobility, and I think it's the easier mobility, because they're not reliant on terrain being around them, and even if there is terrain around them, you've got to gauge the distance and think, can I grapple under that? Executionally, she's more demanding than other characters, and that is what I think made her feel like shit. Because you play someone like Full Bullet or something, for example, you click people and they die. Speaking of which, I think we'll put him on the list next. See, the thing is, my gut feeling is A-tier. I got shit for putting Full Bullet, and this again a year ago. I think this was like season 4. This was like season 4 when Overhaul came out. But I got shit for it, and rightfully so, for putting Full Bullet so low, because again, as I say, his damage was so high, but I think his lack of mobility has caught up to him, especially with certain other maps. Obviously the maps have been updated, and we have, I don't know what it's called, oh my gosh, I'll put it on screen right now. The most recent one that's been added, the one with the, fucking hell, it's the one with the walls. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, his mobility is just not great. Yeah, you know what I mean? He has his... It's kind of feast or famine with him. You do crazy damage, but if you're being chased, good fucking luck. If you want to chase somebody, good fucking luck. Even if you want to get up to a high place, which in fairness has been remedied by the fact that, you know, there have been jump pads placed all over the place, but you know, sometimes it's not super convenient to able to this jump pad, and then you're in the heat of the moment and you need to get up to high ground super quickly. He's a close range brawler, that, you know, I just think his lack of mobility has caught up to him. So that is why I think I'll put him here. I think A is fair. I know this video has chapters, but we may move people around, so, you know. I think he'll be high A. I think he'll be high A if he stays here. If not, we'll see. Rapid Toga, I'm sorry, this is the first SS of the video. I played this character for a time, and I can see why. She's just... There is no reason at all for her gamma to come out so fast. There's no reason. Like, the fastest projectile in the fucking game. There's no reason. I swear to God, I was playing Aizawa once. I might be tripping, but I was playing Aizawa once. I alphaed a Toga, grabbed her in, I was about to do my fucking gamma. No, okay, in fairness, it's the combo. I did the combo thing, where you do your melee, because I've got an embrittlement tuning thing on my Aizawa, which is if you hit someone with a melee attack, you down their defense for a little bit. So a good combo to do is zip them in with the alpha, hit them once so that they're embrittled, and you can hit them with the rest of your gamma. I hit a rapid Toga with my embrittlement melee attack. She just gammas me. She just fucking gammas me out of the hit stun. It's ridiculous. No, that's not the only reason she's up here. Obviously, the ability to turn into another fucking character is a bit of, you know, that's super powerful. She can beat any character in the match. And by herself, she's super powerful. Again, the fact that her alphas bang around means that, like, even if she misses you on the first throw, on the way back you can get hit by them, and they are huge fucking hit misses. And her beta is just, the way she does her little jump is like a little bit hard to track, and the fact that it's just this wall of a huge fucking damage that she can do from like a trajectory and height that is just hard for some characters to hit, and the fact that she can move during it, like, it's just dumb. She's a really fucking dumb character. I'm fine with her being mobile is the thing. I just think her numbers need to be turned down. It's just dumb. Her numbers need to be turned down, and her gamma needs to slow the fuck down. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. I'm serious. Like, if Rapid Toga was not a gacha character, there would be stipulations to her, and it would be like her beta freezes her in the air or something. Do you know what I mean? Or like if her alphas don't hit on the way forward, then they disappear on the way back or something. You know what I mean? Like, if she wasn't a gacha character specifically designed to be powerful, to obviously compel you to do the gacha stuff, she would have, I think, a little bit more like stipulations to the way she's designed. As of now, it's just, I don't like her. Okay, I also do want to preface the way that I'm doing this tier list is that I'm judging the characters basically taken to the logical extreme. It's how you could theoretically perform with them in a match, not necessarily how easy they are. And I think that is, an example I can show with this is, Zero Satellite's Uraraka, who I think is theoretically just below Rapid. If you were to grind out the character and master all their execution, not to like necessarily a task level of execution, but very optimized. And I think what I mean in this case is that, like, out of the box, going in straight into a match, Zero Satellites is a better character. She can exist and engage and do shit right off the bat, right out of the tin, whereas Rapid needs to build up her beta. However, if you've obviously got her beta, she has crazy mobility, obviously, and if you've got some team heals, you can just run away, heal your team back up, zip straight back into fight. Zero Satellites kind of can, but not as well. I wouldn't say she can do it as well, because she's got to expand her beta to do that. But yeah, Zero Satellites is fucking good. She can play from like crazy ranges. Her alpha is basically just an easier to use Rapid Uraraka beta, but obviously I think if you do actually hit the betas, the Rapid Uraraka betas, it's better. I just think, yeah, Zero Satellites super fucking solid. Rapid just beats her out. Alright, I've just realized how fucking slow I'm going, so I think we're gonna kick this into gear. Let's get to some characters I don't know. Shinso, I'm just gonna put here. I just don't see him a lot. If people know about Shinso, he seems okay. He's okay. It's just every time I thought of Shinso, they just grab me, hit me, leave. That's kind of it. So I'm gonna put him here. He's probably gonna be a low A candidate. Maybe he should even be in the B tier, but I don't know him super well, so I'm not gonna make that jump. I said I'd be super moderate. See, just, you know, she's chill. She can pick her teammates back up. She's got decent mobility. Is she maybe better than Shinso? Okay, this for me is interchangeable. I'm gonna put her here for now. If the devil on my shoulder nags at me too much, I'll move her. Normal Kendo. We'll just put normal Kendo right here. I think she's chill. She's chill. She's got the shield. She can protect people who are, like, you know, reviving teammates. People, again, I'm not in super high ranks, but from my experience, people don't seem to really like going around the shield. They are just kind of used to clicking their OP alphas and just dealing massive damage. So they will just completely balls to the walls right in the shield. else can we put up here? Did I have him in S at one point? Yeah, he's not that good. He's fine. I hate the stun. It's just the stun's annoying. If you get caught by Denki, then he can murder you. But it's kind of the same thing as Full Bullet. It's just like the ability gulf has only been widening, and it's kind of bit him in the ass a little bit. So he doesn't feel as bad, I would argue. Dabi, the cockroach. This is normal Dabi. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's just a cockroach. I don't know, he just kind of pesters you and that's it, right? he can revive himself, but then like he's just one shot again to just like a stray bullet, and that's kind of it. Alright, that was our lightning round. Let's get into some characters I can talk about a little bit more. Let's go Nejire. I think Nejire is pretty good. She's solid, yeah. I don't have much qualms with her. She's just she can, obviously the fact that she can stay in the air for like a million years is super good, because it puts her out of range of a lot of characters. Compress, come to mind, Catastrophe, Shigaraki, I think Overhaul. I haven't played Overhaul in a while, to be fair. I haven't seen Overhaul in a while. But yeah, she can just kind of float in the air, rain down damage. She's not bad. She's not bad. I think she's a super modest pick. For season 9, like a newly released character, considering, what was it, Rapid Toga released in season, like, 6, was it? For a season 9, wait, was she season 9 or season 7? Whatever. For a character released when she's surprisingly modest, and she's alright. She's alright. Mirio, I've had qualms with this fucker before. He's, I'm tempted to put him in SS again. He's such a rat. He's such a little rat, you know what I mean? He fucking hits you he just chunks you for a million and he's gone. He's like A-Train from The Boys. You don't even know it's happened, and it's like, oh, my organs are gone. I hate him. He's so annoying. Again, I feel like I'm being too mean. I feel like I'm being too mean because I'm bugged by him, and I know for a fact that, executionally, he's not super hard. It's more so that he's just a bit weird. Sometimes, again, his alpha, to my knowledge, still has problems. But I mean, fuck, if you know the map well enough, if you know all the nooks and crannies you can hide in, the fact that he can go through walls, like the corners of buildings, if someone's, you know, if you're chasing someone, they've turned a corner, you can just fucking shoot through the building they turned around and kill him. He has a shield. So he's got that Kendo utility. I think SS is fair. I think he'll be a low SS, but I think it's fair. Okay, so I spent like a little bit of time playing, was it Palm Strike Kendo? Just like, I don't know, the most like quintessentially boring, sort of character, like ever. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, like Striker, a new Striker came out, just more damage, right? That's all it felt like. She has the rapid Toga quality of like her alpha hitbox being humongous, which obviously on a striker is a lot better. And she can run away with her gamma. She can run away and she can kind of cross, like build it. She's got mild mobility. I'm gonna say she's probably better than Full Bullet. Actually, no, that's crazy. She's probably not as good as Full Bullet. Like, optimized Full Bullet can like actually just one-shot people. I don't even think I'm lying at that point. I think if you do the combos right, you can just chunk people's health from like full to 0. You can already hear the angry comments at me saying I'm being too mean. Let's be less mean then. Is that controversial? I don't know. Momo's one of those characters that just hasn't changed since launch, right? Like, this is just power creep. I just don't think she's great. She's fine. But her special action is like nothing. It's better than Deku's, to be fair. Kind of. I'd say overall it's better than Deku's. Yeah, and her quirks are just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she's great. This is definitely me not knowing the character super well. Let's go to a character I do know quite well. Now, this is a character I said that, Yellow Deku, I said was S tier a year ago. Like, I don't fucking know, man. I want to put him below Full Bullet. I want to put him below Full Bullet. I'm gonna put him here. I think the one thing holding him back is that he's got no AoE. You know what I mean? It's all single target damage, which is good. But you look at a lot of characters, they have AoE, like at least a form of AoE. Like even Mirio has his shield. It's a nice get off beam tool. A lot of characters have AoE. I'm pretty sure every single character from full bullet upwards has AoE of some kind. I'm gonna say the same thing I said with Toga, but in reverse. Like, I feel like if Yellow Deku was a skill set character, if Yellow Deku was a gacha character, he would just be better. Like, it would be a case of, like, his Gamma at level 4, you gave you 2 Black Whips, and at level 9 it was 3 Black Whips. And, like, his Beta or something would have a huge hitbox at level 9. It already does have a kind of big hitbox. But he would just be, like, stronger, I think, if he was released now. I think he's got some of the best range in the game. I think, like, All for One Charge Alpha and technically Rapid Uraraka Beta Throw, people might have to crack me on this, but does 0-7 Alpha go, like, across the fucking map? Does it? I don't know if it does. But, you know, his crouch Alpha, it's good. It's just fun as well. I just feel like it's flashy. I might be biased because I just love chunking people with it. People trying to run away, they're trying to fly away, you know, sniped out the air. It's the funniest thing you can do in this game, just snipe people out the air with him. But overall, he's solid. I think he's, like, probably the, he's holding down the fort of like, the solid characters, you know? He's the most solid in the roster. And I would say that is combined with Mount Lady, who I'm actually going to put at the top of A tier, if you would let me. See, even the tier list is like, no. But I think she is. She can stand to the beta, she's got crazy mobility with her Gamma. I think if you play her well, she could be maybe I'd have to play Mount Lady again, but I'm feeling okay about this. Yes, Tier's feeling pretty lonely. Striker Dabi belongs up there. I'm gonna put him here. I think maybe this is controversial, but like fucking, I don't fucking know, man. You know what I mean? He's just no, he's top of S. I don't know what I'm talking about. As if Aizawa is better than him. You just Gamma and you win, right? Like, you Gamma and then every move you do is insane. The fact that, like, he can just cover so much of the terrain in his damage. His alpha is so up. Like, I praise Nejire for, like, being out of reach for some characters. I'm pretty sure, in some cases, Striker Dabi would actually be able to, tickle Nejire's tootsies with the tips of his alphas. I'm keeping that one in the cut. It was a good statement. It was a good sentence I just said. I also kind of fuck with Ice Fang Wind Flame Todoroki, who I might controversially put above Aizawa. I'm not trying to make myself look good by pushing my main down, okay? I think he's quite good. He has the shield with his Gamma. Is it his Gamma that are like the swirling fire tornadoes? I think it is. His fucking ice wall that you can just like kind of in the same, it's a lot harder, but in the same way that you can snipe with a Yellow Deku, yeah, you can just snipe people that the tip of that ice wall, and then spot it for some humongous AoE. Again, it's kind of like, if you know the timing, you can dodge roll, but like, if you catch someone off guard with it, yeah, brutal. And the ice wall can be used for mobility, so I think he's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna drag in this guy now because I know him pretty well. See, like, I just feel bad because this is I think this Shigaraki especially, but the other one as well, Striker Shigaraki as well. But the Shigarakis for me are like the ultimate test of like my rules for this tier list of like the theoretical human peak within reason, because I played a ranked game on Yellow once and I just bullied people. I just sat in a building and alphaed and just killed people, and it was just brutal, and I feel like both the Shigarakis can do that pretty fucking well. I'm gonna have to do this. I think Yellow Shiggy, that's Bakugo. I think Yellow Shiggy is just like barely better because he can fly with his Gamma. And obviously mobility is super good. I'm comfortable with that. Okay, back to the lightning rounds for characters that we're not super keen on. You know what, I'm looking at this part of the tier list now and I'm thinking maybe we should move it down. I think Iida's probably the bottom of this tier. He's like fine. His mobility's good. But like, at this point everyone can just dodge his attacks and you just need to suffer and that's it. Is it Recipro Burst that's his Gamma? He like runs fast, he's gonna charge you up. Like, that's old news. You don't even need to charge up attacks now to like move across the map in record time. Or at least not as long as he does. I think he's probably, you know, he's been power crept into irrelevancy a little bit. Compress I think is also in the same boat. There was a point at which like Compress In fact, I'm gonna put compress here because he's at least got the support ability of he can grab a downed person and leave. But obviously, you know, if you find out where he goes, and it's often really easy. Even if you don't see him, someone in your team probably will. But overall, he's, you know, his alphas are fine. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say Ibara is him. I just don't see, like, good Ibara anymore. Her alphas are fine, I think. I feel like she's out Momo, but I could probably go either way any day. Luckily enough, the 3 remaining support characters are the best in the some of the best in the game. Fucking Twice. You know what? Twice is gonna go up here. Actually, is he? I'm gonna put Twice here. Yeah. I'm gonna put Twice here. He's just, again, I think he's kind of in the same boat as Dabi in the sense that he's just annoying. A little bit his clone situation is just a bit of a bugaboo. It can be really oppressive in the early game, but as a whole, it's fine. His mobility is okay. He's an okay character. He's totally easy. He's fine. He's totally fine. All for One, I'm gonna say All for One has fallen from grace a little bit, but I'm gonna still say he's like mid-ester. He's chill. You know, he's like totally chill. He's in the same kind of boat as Rapid Uraraka in the sense that like when you get him going, he's really good. But you've got to get him going first. You know what I mean? You've got to skill on that preferably rapid character so you can switch between their quick skill sets and, you know, give a mobility-less character good mobility. Having a hotkey that lets you switch between 2 quick sets on the fly rather. It's super good. We love to see it. It's just he's obviously held back by the fact that his gamma is super easy to avoid. If you're like doing the charge version, trying to grab people in, and he's got no mobility on his own. Other than that, super good. I'm gonna put Toga. I feel bad for this. Like, I don't want to put her in SS because she's not as oppressive as Rapid Toga. But again, the ability to just transform to any character in the game. It's an ability that I can't say goes, you know, unnoticed. She's just okay. I feel like if she didn't have the ability, she'd be like down here. But obviously she does. So she's incredibly strong. Right, I think we're gonna wipe out the last lot of characters that I'm not super familiar with. I'm gonna put Present Mike here. It's kind of a striker Kendo situation of like, yeah, just do a lot of damage, I guess. Other than that, he's fine. He's good. His ability to like mute your sound, I don't really know what it's supposed to do. It just kind of annoys me a little bit. It doesn't like fuck with me, I guess. It's so hot in this room, holy fuck. If you're surviving UK heat, my condolences to you. It's roasting in this country. But yeah, that's where it goes. Hawks, I think, kind of just a flying cockroach. He just swoops in, hits you, and that's kind of it. He can chase you down fairly well. His ability to like tag you, like obviously you can see people's like x-ray through walls, so you can chase them a lot easier. Other than that, not all too remarkable as far as I'm concerned. And Monoma, I'm not gonna lie, he might be the bottom of SS. He might be the bottom of SS. He's just, again, the ability to like have multiple quacks in this game is so good. The flexibility that grants is just so, it's remarkable. And I think if you get the right set on him, just like demolishing, it's genuine demolishing. I think he's really good. I think this is a bit more of a daring placement, considering, as I said, I'm not uber familiar with Monoma, but I am enough, I think. I don't know, this whole tier list is probably wrong. It's all topsy-turvy. Fuck my life. Alright, I want to speed things up because we've been going very slow. How long have we been recording for? 40 minutes! Rapid Bakugo is super good. I'm going to put him here. He's got very good mobility. And he does pretty good fucking damage. Just overall, like, very, very good by Ultra standards. He does everything he needs to do. And he's aged like fine wine, considering he was released in Season 4. I will say Endeavor just kind of bugs me. He follows you with his special action, and then he just beams you down with his alpha. And that's about it. He's fine. He's pretty good. I don't mind him. I think Bakugo and Todoroki almost share a place. Would argue Bakugo is worse because yes, he's got decent mobility, but it's tied to his 2 special actions. Other than that, he's a bit fucked. He does, honestly, by today's standards, like assault level damage. It's not great. He's okay though. He's pretty fucking okay. As a matter of fact, I'm putting him here. Yeah, I think Full Bullet's probably better. And Todoroki, I'm gonna actually put at the bottom of S tier because his ice is super fucking annoying. Obviously, it's not easy to chase him because you can't just tail him, otherwise you'll get hit by the ice and lag behind. So, you know, if he's going through like a narrow corridor, I think the place that comes to mind for me at least is like the areas in the fire zone and the storm zone. And his ability to pop an ice wall is also not too bad. I quite like him. Okay, Kurogiri. I mean, his portals, like, man, his portals are so good. Again, talking about the logical extreme of optimization, if you are locked the fuck in with someone, if you have connected your Neuralink, your government chip brain to that other person and you are locked in, the amount of synergy you can do with Kurogiri with almost any character. You can pop in and out of the storm to pick up your teammate's revive card. You can pop in 2 fucking engagements to beat them both. You can leave a fight. It's like the way he enables the team is just unlike any other. I think other team enablers are like Compress, Aizawa, these fucking bozos down the bottom, but I think Kurogiri just does it the best. His portals are so fucking good. For another support character, I'm gonna put Overhaul. He goes here. I mean, what do you want me to say? He does so much damage. He's one of the best 1v1 characters. He does a fuck ton of damage, and he could fucking heal himself and other teammates. It's frankly criminal. It's frankly criminal he's allowed to do that. I think he's super strong. Again, another one of a daring placement here, considering I'm no Overhaul aficionado, but from what I've played, he's very strong. Kirishima! Very good. Just big damage, big AoE. Big damage, big AoE. That's what he does, and he does it well. And normal Kirishima, obviously. He's almost down here as well. He's just, again, he's one of these characters that just hasn't aged super well. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Come at me. Come at me. I don't know. I could be interchangeable on these spots any day of the fucking week. But we'll go for here today because we're being radical. Okay, I've been too moderate. At least I think. Cementoss, I think, belongs at the bottom of S tier. I think I put him there last time, and my stance on him hasn't really changed. Yeah, he's solid. I don't know, he can revive his teammates. He's got a nice AoE projectile. He can, you know, stack himself up to give himself some safety. He's alright. He is alright, I will say. And this is, I believe, Lightning Denki, the technical skill set. This fucking creature annoys me. He can just hit you from so far, and his shitting drones just... He goes here, he's annoying. He's annoying and I hate it. Yeah, I think he's pretty strong. You know, he has some good potential. So he can play at, like, good ranges, and obviously if you get into his range, he can stun you, and if you get stunned, that is free damage, and not insignificant amounts of damage at that. And last but not least, we have the symbol of peace that rhymed, so it must be true. Like and subscribe, it rhymed. I think Gatling All Might is better. Shocker. The skill set is better than the normal version. I'm gonna put Gatling All Might here. I think he's got better damage and mobility than someone like Ice Fang Wind Flame, but he can't play at the ranges that Lightning Denki can. I feel like he sits snugly in there. That being said, he's still very strong. Here we have normal All Mights, who we are going to snugly fit. I think here, one could maybe argue Endeavor is better. But today I'm going to argue that All Might is better because he can pick up your teammates and revive them. But overall, he's just super solid. He can jump away and his survivability is really good. He can jump away with his special action. He has mobility and damage with his beta. He has mobility and invincibility with his gamma, and his alphas. You know, you don't need to hit them to do damage because the shockwaves do shit damage, but they do damage. And that's what we care about. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be my 2025 season, I guess 11. I guess this is season 11. Season 11/12. My Hero Ultra tier list. I don't doubt this is probably super wrong. I will need to remedy it in many ways. But, you know, as we play the game more, we'll update it. Obviously, we will update this probably really soon with the new Endeavor skill set. So yeah, I'd like to thank all of you for watching. I know my tier lists are kind of shit, but you know, I do like doing them just to get my thoughts on the game out. And I also do like having a discussion about the game, even if I'm, you know, not always right. Especially considering I've had a bit of a history with this game so far. But no, it's I think I'm comfortable now. Where I am now, this is an okay tier list. I think. Fingers crossed. Thank you guys so much for watching and putting up with this. If you do enjoy the content, I do play the actual game, shockingly. We got to pro rank recently, woot woot. So do like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye bye.